we're going to watch the Sony State of Play. We're probably going to skip around a little bit because I've already seen it. Not sure how much of this I actually have to talk about, so we're just going to kind of skip around a little bit. Not really want to do reaction videos, more general discussion videos. I think the State of Play was decent, though, but we'll go over that at the end. So let's see. First game here is this Anthem-looking dinosaur hunting game. It doesn't look terrible. We're gonna skip ahead here because it doesn't look terrible. Like, it looks okay. But honestly, I don't know. It doesn't look like anything I want to play. At the same time, like, it looks fine, but I don't think I'm gonna play it. Like, I feel like it's just something I'm gonna skip. This is pretty interesting, though. I'm curious to see who this is, because they show it like it's gonna be a big deal. So maybe that'll be something interesting. But yeah, I'm not super interested in the game. Next, we go into Ghostwire Tokyo. This game looks pretty cool. I'm interested in playing it, but again, it's another one where I might pick this up down the line. Like, I'm not paying $70 for this. It just is what it is. I'm not paying $70 for this. We'll see down the line. I'm assuming it's $70, by the way, because that's what PS5 games are. But it looks okay, but it's not, like, super interesting to me. It looks decent, I guess. Let's skip ahead a little bit. And then this is the Final Fantasy Origins with Stranger's Path, or something like that. Stranger's Paradise, whatever. It looks okay. Like this, another one. This looks okay. I'm sure if you're into Final Fantasy, it looks good. That guy looks absolutely ridiculous to me, and it makes me not really care to play the game though. He looks so out of place, it's absurd. So, this is something I might actually pick up and play though. And Forspoken, I've seen enough of Forspoken. It looks good. This I'll probably pick up and play around release. I think this game just got delayed though, so we'll see from there. Like, it's going to depend on what else comes out around it if I want to pick this up, like at release, or if I'm going to wait on it. Like I said, we're going to skip a bunch of stuff in the beginning. Yeah, October 11th. We'll see. That's kind of close to Pokemon, though, and that's probably what I'm going to play. So, I say kind of close. Pokemon's usually in November, so I might have a month, but like, we'll see. This game looks like absolutely nothing. I don't care, and I'm completely skipping it because it's just have zero interest. Oh, here we go. This next one, on the other hand, is actually what I want to talk about. This is pretty cool. Just gotta make it through the Gundam stuff. I'm not a real Gundam person. They're cool looking. The figures look really cool. I have a couple figures. They look really cool, but I have no interest in playing this game. Especially not 6v6 like that. That doesn't work for me. This, on the other hand, this is my bread and butter type of game. Look at this. This is perfect. The Game Boy game. This looks so good. I love the Turtles, so this is really cool to see. And some of the games that they picked for this are really cool. Tournament Fighters is a really good game. Don't think it's super expensive. It's a really good game. The arcade game is another really cool game. Turtles in Time is like absolute classic on the Super Nintendo. There's more Tournament Fighters. Turtles in Time. Look at all these games that are going to be in this collection. I guess it's Tournament Fighters, like probably a Super Nintendo, and I think the Genesis has a version of it. Maybe it's the NES and the Super Nintendo version. I don't know, but it looks really cool. This is another one. This kind of looks cool. I don't know. Something about this looks really good. I like the giant kaiju feel to it. Gigabash coming in 2022. That looks pretty cool. I'll probably pick something like that. I'd play that. Kind of reminds me of the Way Forward game. I don't think it's the same game, but it kind of reminds me of the Way Forward game. So that's pretty cool. I like the Way Forward game. It looks cool. So. Alright, this is another one I actually wanted to talk about. As someone who collects retro games, this is one that I really wanted to get, but it's incredibly hard to find physically on the PS3, and that was the last time it's released. So it's Jojo's Bizarre Adventure, the fighting game. It's supposed to be a really good fighting game, but it is super expensive on the PS3 and like impossible to find. Same thing with the Dreamcast game, although that's kind of a set, and I think it's on the PS1 as well. But that's a separate game. But yeah, they're just all hard to find and kind of expensive. So, but this is pretty cool. I mean, I'll probably pick this up and play it. It looks good. Not a huge JoJo fan, but it looks cool. It says R. I guess it's like a remaster. I'm gonna assume it's a remaster of the PS3 game, but I'm not really 100% sure on that. This one is another one that looks cool. I assume it's some kind of indie game, but it looks really cool. Nice little side-scrolling. It just looks like it's side-scrolling. I don't know if that's just a cutscene. But no, I don't know. This looks really cool. I'll probably pick this up and play it. We're gonna skip ahead though. If you want to see the trailers to this, like, just watch the state of play. I don't really have much to say, and I don't want to be here all day looking at the trailers. Okay, what's this one? This is more Returnal content. Returnal's a cool game, so I'm glad to see it getting an update. This one looks really good. I'm a fan of Fire Emblem, and you know, the strategy RPGs. I've been getting into a lot lately the last few years. Triangle Strategy looks really good. I want to pick that up. I know it's out already. I haven't had a chance to pick it up. For some reason, I thought it came out in May. I don't know why. But that's out. I want to pick that up. But this looks really cool as well. So I definitely want to pick this up. But it's like a year away. That's kind of my big problem here. Everything's like a year away. Looks like a lot of fun. Definitely the kind of game I want to see more on the PlayStation. This is something that I don't know. Maybe the PlayStation 4 does have a lot of them, but I didn't see a whole lot of them on the PlayStation 4 like that I picked up. Although I wasn't super into the PS4 for the first few years, but it looks really cool. So I'm super excited for that one. And then this looks wonderful. Yeah, I've never played the series, although I have a few of the games. It's one of those things I've always wanted to play and just never do, even though I own the games, but it looks really cool. Valkyrie, Elysium. Looks really good. Really excited for this one. And that's the other state of play. So, thoughts on the state of play as a whole. I really like the Turtles game. It's a collection of old games, but like, that's right up my alley. The Jojo's game looks really cool. Again, it's a game I wanted on the PS3. It's just really hard to find and it's quite expensive, so I'm excited for that. I'll definitely be picking that up this time. Hopefully it gets a physical edition, just to maybe it'll balance out the PS3 prices. Um, the Valkyrie Elysium looks really good as well. Again, I've never played the series, but it's something I want to play, and that just looks really good. So maybe I'll go back and play them in the year time span that we have until that game comes out. The strategy RPG, I don't remember the name of it right now, but that also looks really good. Probably pick that up. Overall, this was a good state of play. There's a lot of cool stuff in it. Kind of disappointed we didn't see Final Fantasy 16. I don't really care that much for the Stranger's Paradise game. Like, it looks fine, but the main character looks really, really weird. I'm not really super into it. So I would have liked to see 16. They announced an update for Chrono Trigger, I think today or yesterday. So I was kind of expecting to see that here, like a port to the PS4 or 5, whatever. That would have been cool, but I guess not. I don't know. I got nothing else. Sony's really hit or miss with me. I'm kind of annoyed. There wasn't like a big first-party Sony game. Like Gravity Rush would have been a really cool one. But they said Japanese publishers, not their Japanese developer. Sony Japan's closed down now. So I don't know. It was fine. It's a fine state of play. Sony has. It's always hit or miss with me because Sony has so much going on that, like, it's not like Nintendo where if you're a Nintendo fan, you probably like half the games that they announce. With Sony, it can be who knows what. It can be a mixed bag. So for me, this one worked pretty well compared to a lot of the other state of plays. I also like that this was quick. 20 minutes, just straight gameplay and trailers. Nothing weighing it down really. No real downtime. I prefer when they do it this way. Xbox has a problem with like dragging it out like a 45-minute show and there's just talking and all kinds of nonsense going on in the middle. I don't really want to see all that. Just show me some games and move on. I'm here for the commercials, not for the jibber jabber. Anyway, it was a good state of play. Nothing crazy. That's pretty much it.